I know that nobody is having a very good time right now, and I'm very, very sorry if your family or you yourself are endangered by current events. But I absolutely feel the need to report on them, especially when it concerns the gaming industry. And brands just keep on really wanting to be liked by giving the blandest, most general statements possible as far as the current events are concerned. So try to breathe and try to get any emotions that you feel towards this event off your chest first, because we are now gonna be laughing at brands and their hypocrisy more than looking at the event itself. Okay, guys? Okay. Calm. Stay calm. Get yourself some chamomile tea if you need. Riot Games and Blizzard specifically made statements as far as the current situation in USA is concerned when they were giving very different statements during the whole Hong Kong protest thing, which is why their statements of let me make a vague statement that might make me likable sound so funny and require to be pointed out. So Riot Games goes, alongside our nation, our hearts are heavy as hope seems lost and trust has been broken. Riot Games stands in solidarity with the black community against all acts of injustice, racism, prejudice, and hatred. Silence is not an option. Let our collective voices rise and our actions make progress a reality. Now is the time to unite through our skills, talents, and time in the most impactful ways possible. Our communities of color deserve more. Black Lives Matter. As opposed to Riot Games directs casters and players not to discuss politics on air. Global head of League of Legends Esports says it wants to keep broadcasts focused on the game. So Riot themselves can make whatever statements they want, and they can make very political statements or support a specific side, but their commentators and players cannot. Riot just doesn't really like Asian people, so they're okay with you saying Black Lives Matter as long as you don't say anything about Hong Kong, because there's Asian people and Riot just doesn't. Riot is just racist like that, you know? And then, of course, we have Activision Blizzard. Remember them during Hong Kong times? Well, Activision Blizzard decided to open their big fat mouth of going, of course we're gonna get approval for this. Of course everyone will cheer. Of course nobody remembers what we said half a year ago. Therefore, today and always, we support all those who stand against racism and inequality. There is no place for it in our society or any society. Black Lives Matter. Activision Blizzard suspends esports player who backed Hong Kong protests. Suspension comes amid uproar in China over comments by Houston Rockets general manager about protests. So, no, do not insult China against racism and inequality as long as you do not insult China or talk about any actions that China are performing. Actually, if China were killing black people right now in our streets, not be commentating on this because we just love China that very much. So yes, there you go. That is a brand. Brand likes to say things that they think will make them look better in whatever market is currently the most biggest and most popular one. They think that giving these kind of statements, nobody's gonna object to them and they're not gonna lose sales, therefore they can only gain sales from it. Therefore, giving vague statements is A-okay, but nothing compares with the insanity that Sony is actually partaking in right now, and we're gonna move right to it. Sony did not ban anyone during Hong Kong protests, so that is okay, but Sony does actively encourage you to steal their own merchandise. Sony, no, laughing my ass off. We get that you don't want your shit destroyed. That doesn't matter. None of the people destroying things are gonna see this and spare you. They just wanna steal and destroy things. Sony goes, our products can be replaced. Can lives? Then, if you are on the street and you're running out of money and everything, and you thought about going stealing, please do not do that from retailers because retailers had to buy Sony's merchandise. Sony has already paid for it. Now, if you by any chance encounter any Sony's warehouses, you should be able to kinda, I don't know, walk in and show on the phone Sony's tweet to them and go, so I take it you are donating all of these PS4s to a good cause, yes? And just you car up with like 5 to 20 because I mean their products can be replaced. It's all fine. It's good with Sony. Sony's not gonna persecute you. Sony's all cool. Sony's all chill. Just go and take one. Take a TV while you're at it, or maybe a music player, whatever else Sony makes. Take everything out of their warehouse. Out of their warehouse, not the store, because otherwise it's the store paying for the damages, not Sony. So I don't encourage thievery. But Sony obviously really, really, really wants to donate their products to your plight right now, so you're free to take up on their offer if you like. Now, their responses on tweets are once again a lot like, we care, but not like super a lot, but we care. We want you to know that we care. Because a lot of people are like, okay, Sony, open your wallet and show off that love with gifts to our community. And then Sony goes, we are currently looking into that. We're gonna get back to you later. No, we're gonna see if that later comes at all. But not even talking about the morality of donating to bail bonds firms, which majority of people did. Not even talking about any of that. It's just we're just talking about brand hypocrisy today. So yeah, I don't like the world right now all that much. Honestly, I don't like seeing these kind of things. I would rather brands shut up. But thank you for watching. If you like my stuff, please subscribe. The algorithm likes me if you thumbs up this video and leave a comment. So feel free to express your own opinions in the comment section down below. I read every one of them, even the ones that YouTube thinks are too vulgar to let through. So yes, thank you for watching, and I hope I get to see you the next time. Toodaloo.